Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Schneider. He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. David Villa. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
David Villa! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona gifted a massive chance. This for the lead. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly, and...
It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha. David Villa. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Barcola. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Dixon. And it's Schneider. Here's Vitinha. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 1 minute
Oh,
added
well
time.
played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Dixon. Marquinhos. Could be danger here. He's shifting. David Villa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Fiddles it through. Well read, nice interception. Schneider. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Schneider. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. Vitinha. Picks out David Villa! Pedri. And here's Schneider. Now the finish! Tries to get it clear. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of...
He's gone for goal! Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. And he's there to get it away. And it's lofted through here. David Villa gets flagged offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
10, Schneider. Coming on the field is number 42.
And he thumps it clear.
Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Van Bouten. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Neymar looking to run onto it. Musiala. Decent hit! And he can clear it away. Ter Stegen catches it safely.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good-looking ball. Musiala, good read, needed to be. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
And it's ended.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Spread neatly. They get a throw in. Chooses to go back. Ricky Puig tries to clear. Schneider gets a good foot in there. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and one more try! Yes, it's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer after 13 minutes is number 4, Phil Foden.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's got away. Good read, needed to be. And they've got rid. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. They've got... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's burst through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nuno Mendes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foden has found the net here, of course. Dixon. Van Bouten. Mbappe. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. Foden. Now that's well seen too. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he finish? There it is! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Has been indicated.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar. Pedri. And it's Schneider. David Villa! Dixon. That has been cut short. And here's... And Messi! Gets good distance on it.
For this match was 71,000.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! David Villa finds himself offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. He's tried one. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Dixon. And Marquinhos. Van Bouten. Works it forward. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well read, nice interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played out wide. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Number 7, Vitinha. Coming on the field is...
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Musiala.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, here we go. Now the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Is number 6.
And now he has two. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
well played, well sorted out. Messi. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Neymar. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
That's the throw. David Villa, and he's David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Opts to play it. It's Snyder! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Valverde. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. Dinks one through. David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. And here's Schneider. Now it's... Can he put it away? That has been knocked clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And the ball's gone astray. Robertson attempts a clearance. Olise. And it's Messi. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's come. Fires from distance. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side. David Villa! Oh, just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Dixon. It's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's onto this. Chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. But they've got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react.
The
And it's
attendance
Sneijder.
for this match was
Pedri.
70,987.
Vitinha. Sneijder. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And played cross-field, changing the point of a speculative strike. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his break. It's a mighty effort! No, that's just wide.
Substitution.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he can clear it away. Time and again, they are repelled. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. And that is a little undercooked. Bakula! He's put it wide.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Messi.
So time for change.
Number
And
10,
this one has been on the cards for a
Sneijder.
little while.
Number 17, Neymar.
Barcelona clearly now
Coming on the
in
field,
lead preservation
number
mode.
20,
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number
5 minutes to
42,
add.
Musiala. Number
That's an
13,
inviting looking ball, that.
Gakpo. There will be 5 minutes added
And cuts
time.
out the supply. Done delicately. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Barcola. Got a shot away! He scores!
Goal! Number 23, Federico Valverde! Substitutions taking place.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker. And it's a...
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's got away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Bouten. Marquinhos. Yamal. Lewandowski. And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider goes short. No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. He's dealt with that really well. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yeremy Pino, and he's lost his man here. Now it's Perez. And he can clear it away. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. And he's in on Pedri! Goal! Barcelona!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Perez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's found a way through. He is through here. Yamal. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Can he put it away? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Decent hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's away. Can he finish? No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Is number 22, Ayose Perez! Ayose Perez! Ayose Perez!
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pepe, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's intervened well there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gently done. Marquinhos promptly onto that,
The attendance
and that
for
is
this
that.
match was 71,649.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Now the finish! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Parejo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty faced. Rafinha! It's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
16, Baena. Coming on the field, number 7, Gerard Moreno. Number 15, substitution.
Could be shapes to shoot! He scored! An act of charity gratefully received. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 7.
Villarreal get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't be...
There's the hit! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Trincao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well,
Rafinha! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Goretzka. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
that's
Shapes to shoot. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pepe. Nuno Mendes. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and...
And now, lining up for
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us. Lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And that gets things running. This, the game that marks the halfway point. Rafinha. But that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position, and his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Chip through, Elustondo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider, quality ball. Great ball if he can get there. Rafinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's picked his way through. Marine. Baranachea.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. Mendes. Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. Mendes! They've got to be quick to recover this. There they go, hunting in tacks. Goretzka, that's really well manoeuvred. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me...
Mendes! There it is!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that has been cleared.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ball's out once more. Pedri. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Subimendi. Kubo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He could be in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Indicated.
Goretzka. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Chair. Big chance! What a great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 4.
Goes down, but nothing given. And they win it back again. Marine. Dixon. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kubo. Oh, that's fabulous. Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Balten clears. And he can clear it away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Pedri! Oyarzabal proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, good ball. Has a go! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
After 83 minutes.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona, number 5.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Robert Lewandowski.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Coming on the field.
He's got away.
Number 11, Messi.
Footballing width usually
14,
identifies with
David Villa.
running room, and we've just seen a prime
Taking place.
example.
Substitution.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And time is up. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly... Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Lewandowski! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lewandowski is fourth top scorer in the league. Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. Guevara. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Schneider, and that's gone loose. He's found a way past. That's good running with the ball. Carlos Alenia. That is good alertness. Schneider. And it's Goretzka. Real chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Marquinhos. And here's Lewandowski. Almost half an hour in now. Guevara. Goretzka. It's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's lofted through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Yamal. Carlos Alenia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute
Belts
added
one.
time.
Now that was quite some save.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schneider goes short. Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That'll be a throw-in. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Carlos Alenia.
The attendance for this match was
Carlos Alenia.
71,550.
Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Guevara just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
It's Lewandowski! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Number 8, coming on the field, number 16, number 23.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Lewandowski. Danger averted for now. That is a brilliant interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on the field is number 9.
David Villa.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Back into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. But they've got it again. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got the shot away! And with that, the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Please turn to the large screen for scores.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. And here's Schneider. Cadiz are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Lewandowski. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, they can break here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes is fouled. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Neither side yet able to find the net. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength in his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot in him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's taking no chances there. And the ball's gone astray. Played back in. Lewandowski! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. Dixon. He's having a go! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's burst through! Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Rafinha. Lewandowski. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
2
bang.
minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. Pedri. There's the hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And the team still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, super find. Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that
Number
defence is
19.
perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
And the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Decent
The
hit!
attendance for this match was
And that is wildly off target.
71,550.
Goretzka. And it's Schneider. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And can he finish it? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the
both sides,
field
actually.
is number 4, Trinkel. Substitution in progress.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And now he has two. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's in, has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 26,
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Pedri being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's running through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the... Suarez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's found a way through. He's got the shot away!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Goretzka. And that is a little undercooked. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, that's ambitious. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Leo Baptistao. Rafinha. Pedri. And he's gone back. Now the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nuno Mendes. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And he's in on goal. There's the hit! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Almeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Danger averted for now. It is a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chumi deals with that comfortably. Leo Baptista. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
2 minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. Driving forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back... Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up...
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafinha. Lewandowski. And he's quick to get it clear again. Schneider. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Lewandowski. That has been knocked clear. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They're urging him to shoot. Lewandowski.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a sharp pass. And he's picked out the run. Alex Centelles finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
19.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's burst through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Substitution on the field.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes left. Leo Baptistao. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? David Villa.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that is that. Barcelona come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. Heads it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rafinha. Floated through. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Number 24.
So, a breakthrough already.
Batistuta.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Batistuta.
Vitinha.
Batistuta.
And it's Snyder. And the shot's on here. Foden. It's Kimmich. Messi. He's got away. Nice bit of skill, and he's... Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's beautifully weighted. And now the breakaway. Skriniar. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafinha. It's out for a goal kick. Dixon chips it through. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Pedri, foot in. Now it's Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Works it forward. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Pedri.
2 added minutes.
Looking for the runner. Schneider. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot. Oh, great. And again. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch.
And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half, Vitinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider plays it short. Dixon. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Kimmich. It's Pedri. Spread it left. Rafinha. He is through here. He's been picked out, and he's certainly onside here. Chance for the header! David Villa, distributed tidily. That's headed upfield. David Villa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk. Upamecano. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Referee's given a throw. David Villa fiddles it through. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Van Dijk. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. Skriniar. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Real chance! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So there's going to be another change here.
82 minutes
Cristiano
is
Ronaldo coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kane. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Kane. Oh, not quite. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had
Please
some
be
good
made aware
moments,
that
Peter. There
smoking
were
is
plenty
only
of
permitted
encouraging
in
spells
designated
that
areas
more
of the
should have...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Messi, and the shot! Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha. Still goalless. Hernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Valverde! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Reinders. Tonali. Vitinha does well to get it back. And it's Schneider. Valverde. Tonali. Reinders. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. He could be in here. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Valverde. Nuno Mendes. Saliba calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
For your safety.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager.
Pedri! And here's Messi. Has a go! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
David Villa! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider with the short one. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and he's following up. Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's had a crack. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Pedri. Now it's Messi. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Neymar. David Villa. David Villa! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking
He's
place.
gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 6, David Villa. Coming on to replace him
Barcelona
is
have,
number
after this,
21,
one further
Robbie
opportunity
Keane.
to make a substitution.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
It's their
Messi.
second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is
They've played it
number
short.
20, Cristiano
Nuno Mendes.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Valverde. Big chance! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, such a clever touch. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Haaland. Face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And yes, it's him again. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene... Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice physical challenge. Messi. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Cafu to Bruno Fernandes. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. So what can they make of this? David Villa. David Villa! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Schneider goes short. Dixon. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can clear their lines.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
David Villa. Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. That is good alertness. Vitinha. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. And he's in on... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Vitinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That'll be a throw-in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed. David Villa! David Villa is flagged offside. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. It's loose and has another go! That is decidedly lacking. Has a go! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cafu.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
De Gea catches it safely.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Such good technique.
And he's lost his man here. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Vitinha. And it's Snyder. Hoisted in. He could be in here. And that has earned a reprieve. Oh, what has happened here? Cafu. He shifted it to the flank. Vitinha. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. David Villa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution now.
It's Snyder! Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bruno
So,
Fernandes.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
5,
actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 13, Messi. Coming on the field.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Number 10, Neymar.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Joao Felix. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes.
Just
added
seeing the board
time.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Griezmann. Griezmann running with the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri.
They've been denied a...
That's that, the end. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's straight offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gently done. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Xavi Alonso is sporting a gilt. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Hernandez plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Isak! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hernandez goes short. Great hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hernandez with the short one. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. And he's there to get it away. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Van Bouten with the clearance.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that was very necessary. Vitinha. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Van Bouten. And it's Neymar. Schneider. He's got away. Chooses to go back. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Hernandez. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short. Here's Vitinha. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance
60
for this
minutes
match
played.
was 70,987.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dixon. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, it's not getting there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Shifted it to the flank. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vitinha. Dixon. He's in space and looking for options. Nice interception, well timed. Isak was steaming forward. Oh, that's delightful. He's beaten the last man.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal is onto it in a flash. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cleared away. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on the field is
It's a
number
poor throw that,
42,
picked off with relative ease.
Substitutions taking place.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, the shot could be on here. This might spell danger.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please report to the
Barcelona leave it late, but in the end...